I'm gonna start recording. I'm gonna go ahead and share. Hold on, let me mute. Okay. Okay, first off, who's starting Ultimate Reset? Anyone? Okay, so there's a group. If you want to be on the group, let me know because we're gonna put all questions, everything on there. I'm gonna start on Friday. I know a lot of people are starting on Friday, but you could be starting next Monday. That's totally up to you. So just let us know. We're in it together. And if you don't know what the Ultimate Reset is, let me know and we can get you some information. But pretty much, y'all, Ultimate Reset is life-changing, okay? So if you have, the people that haven't done it, it's so good. It tells you exactly what to eat. I've done it twice. This is my third time. And I lost, it's totally more than just the weight in inches, but I lost like 9 pounds my first time and 11 inches every single time. And it was incredible. Okay, so let's get started on this. So this is Instagram stories. Let me make sure everyone's muted. Okay. Record. Okay, Instagram. So Instagram is super exciting, y'all. If you haven't taken advantage of Instagram, you probably have, but Facebook, like when I became a coach 3 years ago, or almost 4 years ago, Facebook was that spot to do all your call to actions, post 3 times a day, talk about content, talk about your sweaty selfies and your invites to coaching and your invites to everything, right? So I want to say it's about 1.5 years now that really Instagram stories have been taking over. And I'm sure you all are on Instagram stories, but this is just a way to kind of elevate your stories. I've been tweaking it for the past month now, and it's really been working because if you, like, I know a lot of us do this, but come Monday morning, you're like, I haven't posted anything on Instagram stories. I haven't talked about coaching. I haven't talked about challenge groups. So I'm going to do it all. Monday morning, I'm going to talk about coaching. I'm going to do call to action. I'm talking about challenge groups, a call to action. I'm going to talk about Shakeology and beach bars and hydrate and energize. But instead of doing that, like, think about why people come to your stories. I know for me, when I look back on my week and I see who views my story, like, the most number on my story, it's usually Sunday morning, probably because they want to see what I'm doing on the weekends. They want to see like my family, they want to see Scott, they want to see where we're going to eat, all those things. People come to your stories because they love watching you. They love watching your family. They love watching probably your husband or wife or kids. They don't care if you're ranked number 1. They don't care how many Success Club points that you have. They don't care how you're doing at coaching. They like you as a person. And that's what I have to tell myself a lot is people aren't coming to because I wrote a bad post. They're coming because they really like me and they really want to see what we're up to. So if we can rethink Instagram stories and think about one call to action a day, one like thing that you're concentrating on for your business and talking about that in a really good, passionate way and doing a call to action at the end and then doing your regular stuff. You add like your workouts that you're doing, your healthy stuff, and you're talking about your family and your kids and the struggles and the real stuff. But if you break it down, and I've been doing this every week, and I'll show you kind of what my plan is for this week and how you can incorporate it. Okay, so let's get to it. So 3 steps to a really good video. And I'm not talking about your whole Instagram. This is about your one thing that you're really concentrating on that day. So for example, it could be Shakeology. You're like, I'm going to really hone in and really be passionate and motivated and have some really good material for an Instagram story for my shake. Ultimately, this is why Raquel asked me to do this presentation, is because she's like, Laura, every time I see you with your Shakeology and you taste that Shakeology on your Instagram story, my mouth waters. And that's what we need to, it's a little dramatic, but I do that because you know who inspired me to actually do that is Shanti. And I love Shanti. Everyone knows who Shanti is, but whenever he has like a really awesome product and it's like food, he gets it and he talks to his food and he bites that food and he's like, mmm. And I'm like, what is that? That looks absolutely delicious. And so I started doing that with my Shakeology. And people are asking about it. It's hilarious. So what if we did that with all our things, but not all in one day, but let's break it down. Okay. So if we're talking about Shakeology, visual, you want to be showing what you're doing, not necessarily the bag of Shakeology, but once you make it, you want to show it and have it look so good. Because people are visual learners. And let's be honest, if I'm laying in bed late at night, I'm scrolling through Instagram stories, which I'm trying not to do late at night anymore, but a lot of people are, if they just see you talking with no words and no emotion and no passion, probably going to just skip through or completely swipe you altogether. But if you have it and it looks great, you have great lighting and you're smiling, they're like, wow, what is she talking about? So that's visual. So whatever that is, hydrate, energize together, talking about coaching, make sure the visual looks really good. Talk about the emotions. So if you come on in here and you're like, yeah, my Shakeology is the best thing I can put in my body. And I drink it every day. But if there's no emotion behind it, but if you come on and you're like, I love my superfood shake, right? So try not to use Shakeology. I love my superfood shake, y'all. I struggle during this time of the day because I want to grab something salty and crunchy or something sweet and filling that's not going to make me feel really good. But y'all, this takes literally 2 minutes to make. And I know my body's going to feel amazing on it. It's going to fill me up. And it just so happens to have 75 superfoods. It equals to 5 salads. And oh my gosh, it is so delicious. Like, what if you did that and have some emotion behind it? Promise you people are going to watch it and be like, oh my gosh, she's crazy. And I kind of love her and I'm going to keep coming back. And the third one is always do a poll at the end. Whatever you're talking about, whatever you're keen on that day, whether it's Shakeology, whether it's coaching, whether it's challenge group, not all together, spread them out throughout the week and have a game plan. Do a call to action, either a poll, a question you can ask someone where they can answer, that you have like that little bar that you know, if you love it, you can go that way and it has like the heart. If you have the swipe up option, I don't, but I think you have to have 5,000 followers or above working on it. Make sure they have an idea of how they can contact you, because all that hard work, all that good lighting, all that passion and emotion is something you want it to be a good thing in the end and how people can contact you. Okay. Make it look good. So if you sit in your kitchen every single day and you drink your Shakeology or your Energize every single day in that same spot, I know exactly what you're talking about. And I don't have to watch it, but like this always catches my eye when Raquel does this and she works out, like she has her phone out and she's tying her shoes on the ground about to work out. I'm like, that changes it up. I like that because that's not typical what she does every single day. So if you're making your Energize, change it up on where you're at in your house. Go outside, because people know exactly, people are good once they watch your stories, they know exactly what you're doing. But if you change it up, different spots, different positions in your house, going outside, good lighting, finding a window, get a selfie light. They don't have to be expensive. You don't have to have the Diva light. You can get literally a selfie ring. I think there's $16, $17 on Amazon. Change it up. Make it look good for that one thing that you're honing in on for that day. Just make it look good. Okay, so and this so happens to be my last slide because we are shortening team calls and to open it up for questions. But this is an example of what your week could look like. If you don't have a game plan, follow this along with me. So coaching. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and you can do Friday and Saturday and Sunday, or Friday and Saturday as well, whatever you like. So coaching, awesome thing to do is do a boomerang or a photo of us all at the end, right? Remind me if I don't remember to do that. Talk about our team call. Do your picture, add in some words, add in a GIF. I think it's called the GIF. And then turn your phone around and talk about what coaching means to you, right? So have your visual, have your emotion, have a way for them to contact you. Those three things. Talk about the support, the friendship, the accountability. Oh my gosh, you show up at 9 o'clock every single Sunday for our team call. Why do you do that? Because everyone has their unique and interesting way of why they're coaching. And again, people come back to your Instagram because of you as a person, because they like you, not because you're some awesome coach. And you might be, or you might be someone that's just brand new, and that's okay too. But people come back really because they really like you as a person. They're really interested in what you're doing. Tomorrow, people are probably feeling crappy because of what they ate. They need some good stuff. They probably have a tummy ache. I don't know. Lots of people feel really bad on Monday. Talk about Shakeology. Take some time. Why do you drink Shakeology? What is your favorite part about it? Like, why? Talk about it and have a lot of emotion. And if you want, you can sip your Shakeology and just have people's mouths watering. Also do a poll. Tuesday. Oh my gosh, you have so many transformations on Team VIP family, y'all. You can go in there. You don't even have to know their name. You don't have to know a little bit about their journey. You can use those for your Instagram stories. Do that. Utilize it. Then turn the phone around and talk about why people should join you in your boot camp, and do a poll. Wednesday, energize and hydrate. People are probably pretty tired on Wednesday. I know I am. So talk about energize, about hydrate. And this doesn't mean to not talk about it, but to really just, I'm saying, have some really quality things about your visual, your emotion, and then your contact of that one day. Because it gets really overwhelming when people have like 10 polls in one day, and then the rest of the week is like nothing to do with like coaching and challenge groups and all that. And you're like, wow, do you just show up like once a day for your business? So make sure you show up every single day, but space it out, but also bring the fun into your Instagram stories as well. And then Thursday, go back to Shakeology, because y'all, this is the bread and the butter of our business. Keeping people on home direct, keeping your downline on home direct for team volume, for growing your business, for residual income. That's really the key and the backbone of our business, Shakeology. So you can change it up, and you can show people how you make it and why you make it like that. Because even when people are watching you and they're already a customer, they might not know about Power Greens or digestive health, or focused energy. I always have digestive health and Power Greens in my shake, no matter what. And I ran out yesterday. I'm dying. I feel like I'm dying already. So that is the schedule to help you with quality Instagram stories. And I'm going to stop sharing because, believe it or not, that's the end of it. And let me know if you have any questions. I'll open it up. Just like unmute yourself if you have a question. Oh, there's a chat. Hold on. Oh, here we go. I know, Shakeology is so good. Thanks, Jessica. Any questions? Instagram stories related? No questions.
Wow, no questions.
I feel like we always have questions.
Does Kristen have one? Kristen, do you have one? Yeah, unmute yourself. Go ahead, girlfriend.
I couldn't find the unmute button. I have a brand new coach that has never used Instagram before. Where can I point her to get started right with Instagram from the beginning?
So I believe in our Team VIP New Coach Training Guide, there is a link with Instagram.
Okay.
Let me just go ahead and put in the chat the VIP guide so that everyone has it. But literally it talks about how to get started with Instagram. And honestly, the cool thing about Instagram is you just have to kind of go. If I'm being honest, like, I think it's one of those things that you have to figure out as you go. The also great thing about Instagram stories is they're only up there for 24 hours. So if it sucks, cool, it's gone in 24 hours, or you can just delete it. You know what I mean? So I think so much for us, I sometimes go back to my archive, and when I first started, it was a hot freaking mess. And it's just funny to see how you evolve and like figure out your style of like, what kind of typography do you like? Are you somebody who likes to use GIFs? I love to use GIFs. So I would just say that, but let me go ahead and find that link for you. Sorry, let me get it real quick.
Thank you.
Also, Kristen, my new coaches, I tell them who I like from our team love to follow. And I'm like, do it. That's another good thing is like watch other people, and it's okay to like imitate right away until you get the idea. I'm like, these are awesome people to watch, and they know what they're doing on Instagram.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions?
I think Leah had one for you, Laura, on when somebody like responds to a poll, like what's your next step?
Oh, okay. Well, just depend. Hold on. Do you set them up with shakes and mention the whole package? So if it just depends on what it is, right? So if they do say, yes, I'm interested in Shakeology, I'll say, hey girl, did you mean to click on my poll, or did you want more information about my Shakeology? They're like, I wanted more information. I'm like, awesome. Have you ever had it? I have like a genuine conversation. No, I've never had it. Oh, awesome. It is absolutely wonderful. I have been drinking it every day for 4 years. Are you interested in just the nutrition part, or both like nutrition plus workouts? Because that gives me a better idea of, are they interested in the whole package, or are they just with nutrition? If it's just nutrition, I talk about of course, Shakeology, but also with like the 3-day refresh. So it's a challenge pack. So you get them started with 3-day refresh or challenge pack, or 2B Mindset. I don't know if a lot of people do that. I love 2B Mindset. So if they're looking for really a mindset switch with their nutrition, 2B Mindset Challenge Group, awesome, hands down, is wonderful. But if they're just interested in Shakeology, that's okay too. Put them on Home Direct. You get 2 Success Club points after that. But yes, I have an open, instead of just shooting out links like, here's your Shakeology link, all those things, just talk it through, figure out what's best for them, figure out their goals, because you don't know, they might, like, who knows, want to do like the ultimate reset and then start with something. Just want to talk through that. How do you overcome the fact that there's people that have tried it before, don't like it anymore, besides asking them what flavor they've tried and telling them the nutrition information? You know what do you want to say to this is Shakeology has changed their recipe recently. And I think they have in the past year. And there's always a 30-day money back guarantee. If they don't like it, I mean, it's hard to convince them, but you can only speak from your experience. This is why I drink Shakeology. It has changed my life. It changed my husband's life. My mom's on it. My dad's on it. And sometimes you just have to work through those obstacles to get them to say yes. And that's okay. But just speak from experience. Say that everyone and your dog's on Shakeology and it's really transformed their life. There's lots of success stories like Haley. I don't know if Haley's on here, but she has a great success story from Shakeology. It's really changed a lot of people's lives. And if they just don't like the taste, you can talk about different recipes. You can talk about how Shakeology's changed their recipe ingredient and how it tastes recently. So I hope that helps.
And Liliana, one thing that you just reminded me that a lot of times I go live in our boot camp group and I talk about Shakeology it literally goes one of 2 ways for people, and there's no in between. Either they love it and they're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. It tastes delicious. I can't believe this is healthy for me. Or they're like, this is disgusting. I can barely choke it down. I can't drink this. There's really no in between in my experience. So I talk to both people and say, look, try figuring out different recipes. Honestly, a frozen banana helps with the consistency to make it creamy. Frozen banana, almond milk, if you add PP Fit powder, it works like a charm for most people. But I let them know, just commit to trying it for 30 days. Commit. You can't try it once every other day or try it 4 times and call it quits. I really want you to just commit and promise me you can try it for a full 30 days and see how you feel. But if you don't really go all in, you're never going to really experience the health benefits. But it takes about 2 weeks for your taste buds to adapt, because our taste buds have been damaged through preservatives, artificial coloring. I mean, they just have. By eating Chick-fil-A and the crap that makes the chicken taste so good, they've damaged our taste buds. But they can adapt. It takes about 2 weeks for your body to kind of adjust and adapt, but in 2 weeks, they're going to feel a shift. To 1, they're going to feel that energy and the digestion start to feel better, and 2, their body's going to wake up craving it. But if they can't go a full 14 days of drinking it every single day, they don't get to experience that shift. So usually I do a video. You reminded me I need to go back in this week and do it again and talk about the shift. And would you know it, when I talk about the shift, I'll get messages from my people being like, oh, I experienced the shift. I know what you're talking about now. And it's like, I kind of pre-warned them. But again, you have to stay committed to drinking it for that. And also too, when sometimes I don't get it a lot, but in the beginning I got a lot of objections about Shakeology. But to me that was like, okay, I just need to be talking about how amazing it is. And quite honestly, I say this to my clients too. I would prefer you drink your Shakeology and follow my nutrition plan than work out. And I think people are like shocked by that. But hands down, fitness is great. It really is extra credit. If you do nothing else but drink Shakeology, I count that as a win. Like, that is a win. You know, like my mom isn't currently working out. Do I want her to? Absolutely. Would she benefit from it? Absolutely. But she's drinking Shakeology every day. And I'm like, hallelujah, praise Jesus. Thank you. I'm so happy. But just kind of let them know that. But truly, it is the very best thing on earth. And if you don't have that belief and that confidence, then do research. I probably should do a Shakeology call, because when I first got into this business, I got into this business for Shakeology. Nutrition is what people need in life. There's not any really bad ways to do fitness. If you're moving your body, I don't really care. You got your heart rate up, win. There's a lot of wrong ways to do nutrition. And we help people with nutrition. So sorry I got off on a tangent. I just love Shakeology so much, and I want everyone to drink it to be healthy. Like my kids, my 5-year-old, I'm making them drink a quarter scoop a day because I'm like, you will be healthy for life. Like, I'm that passionate about it. Okay, Laura, I think Leah has a one for you.
You need to do a call or call. Okay, as a new coach, do you start on all social media outlets or focus on one more than another? Whatever you're comfortable with. Personally, Instagram stories is where it's at right now. But whatever you're comfortable with. I don't know for me, Facebook, I post once a day. Facebook and Instagram on my feed look exactly alike. And then stories is where I'm concentrating on, because you can really start up good conversations on that. But ultimately, where you're comfortable.
Yeah, Christina, I would just say, where do you go? Like when you're like, I'm kind of bored right now. Do you open up Instagram or do you open up Facebook? And I would say for you, which one that you're drawn to originally, go there first. I think it's great to have 2 different platforms, but quite honestly, we all grew our business in the beginning straight on Facebook. I don't even think I had an Instagram until like 2 years in.
That's funny you say that, Leah. So I go take a photo just on my iPhone, and then I just go to edit and I do Vivid, and then I might lighten it up. That's all I do. Or I might go to Instagram and upload the photo and do the first filter on Instagram. But I don't spend a whole lot of time. But it's literally that edit on your iPhone already on your Photos app, or not app, but you just hit edit and you do Vivid.
But you're just really good about standing in a window of light.
Yes. Make sure you have, good lighting. Total good lighting. Okay.
Good.
Okay. Anything else? Okay, guys, let's take a boomie real fast so you can start on your
Everyone gets out their phone.
I know. Oh, goodness. Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. I love it.
Laura, can you just post that in Team DIV family?
Yes. Okay. Bye, guys.
Oh, wait, hold on. One thing. Sorry. I don't know if you are as excited about this as I am, but Energize is launching in Fruit Punch on Tuesday. Okay, so y'all know we love Energize. Energize, for our newbie coaches on the call, is our all-natural pre-workout. Caffeine comes from green tea. It's delightful. I drink it before I work out. I drink it to do laundry. It's the best thing that ever happened. And we only have had it in lemon, which is great. But on Tuesday, they are launching it in Fruit Punch, and it is delicious. We've tried it. It's so good. So I'm very excited to try this. That is something to hype up on your stories on Tuesday. I always have Energize in my story, and that is the number one question that I get is like, what is that yellow drink that you're drinking? But now I'm going to get to have this little red pink drink that they get to ask me about. So get excited about that. You can buy just the Fruit Punch on its own, or you can buy a combo of half Fruit Punch, half lemonade, or the lemon. But I just want to let you know, get excited about that. Is there anything else, Jessica, that you wanted to touch on?
No, I do not believe so. How's everybody's Team Cup doing? Crushing it? Earned the prizes? Meh? Is February feeling meh? It's okay. I'm only halfway through. There's a whole new leaf waiting for us on the other side of tomorrow with Fruit Punch Energized to lead the way. Plenty of time to make it happen and earn all the prizes. I'm just trying to get my tint, okay? Trying to get my tint. Right? Is that the prize? No, I think that's it. All right, y'all have a great evening. Bye, y'all.
Bye.